Once upon a time, in a small seaside village, there lived a bright and cheerful little girl named Lila. Lila's parents were sailors, lost at sea when she was just a baby, so she was raised by her kind but very busy Aunt Mira. Aunt Mira loved Lila deeply. She told her bedtime stories, brushed her golden hair every night, and sang soft lullabies until she drifted off to sleep. But one day, everything changed. Aunt Mira received a job offer in a distant city, a place far too noisy and crowded for a small child. The bustling city life was no place for Lila's gentle heart and wild imagination. So, after many sleepless nights, Aunt Mira made a difficult decision. Lila would go to live with her grandfather, deep in the Whispering Woods, a magical forest full of tall trees and birds that sang even at dawn. Lila had never met her grandfather. All she knew was that he was a quiet man who lived alone in a little wooden cabin, surrounded by endless greenery. The villagers whispered that he could talk to animals and that the forest itself listened when he spoke. Aunt Mira kissed Lila's forehead, packed her tiny suitcase, and together, they began their long journey. The road twisted through sunny meadows and across bubbling streams. Butterflies danced in the sunlight, and the familiar sound of the ocean waves slowly faded behind them. Lila's eyes sparkled as she gazed out of the carriage window, her heart filled with wonder about what her new home would be like. After many hours, they reached the edge of the forest. There, nestled among the ancient trees, stood a small cabin with smoke curling gently from its chimney. This was her grandfather's home. Grandfather Rowan was tall, with a long white beard and kind, though tired eyes. He didn't say much at first, but when Lila smiled up at him, a warmth spread through his heart, melting away the years of solitude. He showed her to a cozy attic room with a window that opened right up to the stars. That night, Lila couldn't sleep. She was too excited and a little bit nervous. She whispered her wishes to the night sky, that her grandfather would like her, that she would find new friends in the woods, and most of all, that she would never feel lonely again. The next morning, Lila woke up to a strange sound, a soft snuffling noise near her bed. When she peeked over the blanket, she saw a large, fluffy raccoon staring curiously at her with its big, dark eyes. "Oh, hello there!" Lila laughed, her voice bright and clear. The raccoon tilted its head and blinked, as if to say hello right back. From that moment on, they were inseparable. She decided to name him Timo. Together, Lila and Timo explored every inch of the magical forest. She ran through fields of ferns, watched shy rabbits nibble on clover, and learned the names of all the flowers her grandfather taught her: moonbells, foxgloves, and star daisies. One sunny afternoon, while chasing butterflies near a stream, she met Finn, a quiet boy who looked after the forest animals. Finn was shy but kind, and soon the three of them, Lila, Timo, and Finn, became the very best of friends. They spent their days racing dragonflies, collecting shiny pine cones, and listening to the forest's gentle whispers. Lila soon discovered that every tree had its own story to tell, and every breeze carried a unique song. As summer turned to autumn, Lila filled the little cabin with laughter and warmth. Grandfather Rowan, who had once lived in silence, now found his greatest joy in her cheerful voice. Every night, They would sit by the crackling fire as he told her old tales of the woods and taught her how to bake delicious bread in his stone oven. Lila had finally found her home, not just in the cozy cabin or the enchanting forest, but in the hearts of those who loved her. And the story teaches us a beautiful lesson. Sometimes, life leads us far from what we know, not to lose us, but to help us find exactly where we truly belong. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.